I think it's important that we just recognize for a moment, you know, the conversation that I got to have with some of our first responders that are here tonight. And it's a great privilege to get to hang out. And, you know, these are like gentle giants, you know, they're big guys on the fire department, and you could tell that you could tell their hearts were very sensitive, and they were probably always that way, and now they've had to be on the mend for how many years now? And you know, he said something profound to me, which was that is the first time he'd ever been back in the city on this date, because he usually tries to get as far away and block his mind and maybe be out on a lake or on a boat or somewhere far away, but he felt that this would be a positive thing to be with all of you here tonight, and that's a powerful statement. Thank you, Mike, for that. And another guy named John, who's an incredible organizer and has kept the issue of healthcare and financing medical treatment for first responders. He's been keeping that issue at the forefront, and he's representing, you know, thousands, over 100,000 people at this point. And they are proud to have him as a representative, and I can see why, because he's a total badass. John, it's great to get to know you tonight. And he said, you know, let's not make it political. Let's not make it political. It's very basic. Just support healthcare for heroes. Treat heroes like they deserve to be treated. It's very simple. All these first responders who were there, and then we talked a little bit with another gentleman, and he said, you know, the never forget, he said, you know, it's a bit of a bumper sticker at this point, and I think, you know, he told me that 9/11, you know, obviously horrific, traumatic, despicable, but he says in some ways, 9/12 was awesome. People were coming together. People came together. People came together as one. We were supported by the rest of the planet, almost every other country. And most importantly, in our country, we supported each other. There was a time when we supported each other. So I think that's the part, and that's what he said, that's the part that we cannot forget, that we can stay together, and we don't have to wait for another terrorist attack, and we don't have to wait, we don't have to suffer this thing of being divided by other people for their benefit. I don't hate my fellow American citizens, and I don't want them to be told that I hate them either. Politicians are all of a sudden like divorce lawyers, separating the two parties so they can benefit. So let those events that we got through all those years ago, and that these men and women are still courageously healing from, and let those lessons be remembered as our solidarity to come together and keep this country straight, the country that we love and can be loved.